So great guy, really tough, stingy guy, hard to deal with. Did you feel better in that finals match, last week's finals match? How do you compare the two, and how much better did you feel today?
Yeah, I felt a lot better. Bartos is he's tough, tough on top, tough in those scrambles, and he's pretty good on his feet, slick. Same with Fuller, tough opponents. I felt a little bit better. I didn't give up any points, which is nice. I think I still could have got my offense going a little more. Could have finished a couple takedowns, but it is what it is. I would say I felt pretty good in that match. Yeah.
You didn't do the little spin through thing where you kind of like go to your butt from the front headlock.
Mm-hmm.
Was that by design against Madden, or did you know that they could potentially catch you in that position?
Yeah. So me and my dad and coaches talked about that. It got kind of hairy in that match last weekend a couple times. So, one, we were just saying, like, just don't even get caught in there in the first place. If you shoot and you miss, get out of there quick. So not necessarily, like, by design. I mean, like, obviously we were like, you got to watch out for that. He almost caught you last week, so be careful in there. But I just kind of took it, just don't get caught in there and nothing will happen. So I thought I did pretty good, choosing my shots correct, or, like, right, and not over wrestling and forcing bad shots and getting caught in that position.
Last week, he almost dominated. I felt like he dominated 2/3 of the match, but
Yeah.
you come out in the end, get the last takedown, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're down 4-0 early, and you
Yeah.
battle back, right? You dominate the match against Madden this week.
Yeah.
Did you feel like, what changed for you this week, and how did you guys get through this week so that you could dominate how you did against Madden?
Yeah, I think we were just focused on my attacks. I know I got that slow start, just maybe wasn't awake or as ready as I should have been. So, my dad's just like, hey, focus, ready off the whistle. You gotta be ready and get your offense going. Wrestle your match, and I think that helped me a lot. I was really patient. Just had to stay emotionally, like stable. Just tunnel vision in on the match, not letting anything else bother me. And I think that helped. Yeah, I think I wrestled a lot better match against him this week. And still, I think I left some points off the board that I could have scored. Had a couple takedowns, got like weird scrambles that I think I could have finished. But yeah, overall, I think I was just more focused and I was wrestling my match and my pace.
The horrifically stupid, bad, awful drawing of the brackets, right?
Yeah.
It kind of benefited you because another thing that's not reality, way outs.
Yeah.
Right. He was at the way out position right after your match, right? And he's massive for 113. If you look next, he looks a whole frame bigger than you.
Yeah.
He looks like a 120 frame next to you. Do you realize that?
Yeah. I mean.
But it benefited you not having to wrestle him today in the finals.
Yeah.
Because that's a way different guy.
Yeah.
Can we agree on that?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I got to wrestle both. Last week wrestled in the semis, and Pitt, we weighed out after our quarters match, so wrestled him day 2 when he was big, and then wrestled him yesterday. So, it's just, I just kind of have the same mentality. You're going to have to beat them at some point, whether they're big, getting them before weigh outs. But, so, like, luckily for me, I'm not cutting a lot of weight. So, I felt great all yesterday. Like, obviously, match 1 and warm-ups, you're a little slow. You're still just down a little bit. But then throughout the day, I felt really good.
Did Marcus take any anger out on you this week? He was really mad last week and really, really super not happy about his performance and how few points he scored is what he said. Did you get any of that wrath, or was that all Evans and Diego Chavez and Jake Wood? Did they get that, or do you get any of that?
I think we all get a little piece of it, definitely in the room. But, he's the best. He's an ultimate competitor. And, I'm glad we got him in our room, Even
Dude, he cares about your team genuinely.
Yeah, no.
That's what's wild to me. Yeah. I'm like, what's going on here?
It's super easy for that guy to just, be sold in on himself. I mean, like, the dude's wrestled in the Olympic trials, and when are they? Like, April? Like, soon.
Yeah, April.
And he's like, it's just super cool to see how tunneled in and focused on he is on this team, because he knows that we have the ability and potential, to go win a state title or, to get a trophy. And I think it's just really cool. It just shows how, good of, like, a human being he is.
Do you feel the target on your back, right? You're number 1 guy at 113. Do you feel it? And do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you feel it?
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's cool. It's just, I just got to stay focused. I think I can just continue to score more points. And I think if I just have the mentality of scoring bonus and just going out there and just trying to smash every guy I have, I think I'm going to do really well. But, yeah, I'm excited. Got Anthony Wayne duels next weekend, and then we got a little break, so then we'll start getting into NLLs and sectionals and stuff like that. So, yeah.
You see Uncle Eric and your cousins are here. Do you guys talk about apple fritters and Wiener schnitzels, or do you guys talk about wrestling? How do those conversations go when you guys are at a tournament where there is?
Yeah, you know, some are serious. You know, like my Uncle Eric's really good at, you know, like looking at guys that I have, kind of scouting, you know, talking about stuff, working on stuff. He's always been really good at that. Grateful for him for that stuff. And then, you know, see Nate. I didn't see Mick today, but Nate's here. We just talk about anything, you know, wrestling. Sometimes it's like funny old memories. But yeah, we just talk about everything, you know, family. It's cool just to be around them.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
It's light.
Yeah.
All right. You got it. Oh, there's all the flexibility and you're good on top. Is it from the Loom Dog?
God, these questions, man. I'm gonna no comment.
Okay. You had a guy choose neutral against you today. What's that feel like knowing you're becoming a force on top?
Yeah, I think it's cool. You know, it's just showing that I'm improving a lot more on top. You know, it's just I think it's really valuable to have that. You know, like second position where you're really good. You know, I think I've always been pretty good on my feet. Pretty good on bottom, getting better on bottom, and then like it's like top. I was always kind of average, and I think I'm starting to, you know, get a little better on top, which is nice to have.
All right, you got anything else for me?
No, that's it. Go Browns.